Hello everyone, this is Aaron with Calista Pro EMR. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add services and consent forms. So to add services, first go to backend and then services here. Before you actually add the service though, you'll first need to add a service category, which can be done via the categories tab here. In this section, you will see a list of all the categories you've already added, including the action buttons to view, edit, and delete. To add one, just click Add Service Category and then type in the name, make sure this is set as active, and select any of the icons. The name would just typically be an overarching term for the types of services, so for example, fillers. And then afterwards, you're just going to go back to the services section, and to add one, click Add Services. From here, you can put in the service name, you can select a color from the list here, or you can select a custom one and use that. And then below we have the fields to add pre and post-op instructions. If you go to backend and then content library, it's going to look like this. And from here you're going to see a list of all the consent forms and pre and post-op instructions for basic services, and you're free to just copy and paste those over into these sections. We also have ChatGPT integrated, so you can just generate the pre and post-op instructions and then edit after. What's important is that you have at least the service name written here. So if I have Botox, for example, and I click generate, then it's going to give the pre-instructions for Botox. And again, feel free to edit this as you wish. And then going down here, you're going to have the fields to add a duration in minutes. So this is going to affect how large of a time block will be created once an appointment for the service is booked. You can then add the cost per unit, which will be then used for invoicing, and select a relevant category that this will be a part of. We also have the option where you can associate a product from your inventory to the service, which is completely optional, and since it's more related to inventory, I'm going to go over that in its own video. And moving on is this final section down here, which is the reminder section. With this feature, patients will receive automatic follow-up emails for specific services after their initial treatment. So here at the bottom is where you're going to write the reminder message that the patient will receive. You can include your appointment booking link and any details you wish, like your website. And above that is where you're going to put how many days after the initial treatment before the service reminder gets sent out. So for example, let's say I get a Botox treatment done today and I want them to receive a follow-up to book an appointment about 2 weeks from getting the initial. So for that example, I would put 14 here, and then for here I would write like 30 days, for example. So what this means is that after 14 days of their initial treatment, the system is going to keep checking and is going to see up to 30 days ahead in the calendar if that appointment has already been made. If one has not been made already, then the reminder message will be sent out accordingly. And if an appointment has already been made, then nothing will get sent out. And the last thing we're going to discuss is how to add consent forms. So go to backend, then consent forms. Then just click add template up here. And please note that when adding a consent form, that there is no option to have multiple fields within the form for patients to fill out. So we recommend having just plain text and adding a message that at the end basically saying by signing below I agree to everything above, something like that. And again, you can access the content library here. So for example, if I click view, we have this, and you can copy and paste it into that section, edit it, and right here we have that message: by signing below I acknowledge that I have read everything above. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.